up to get there. That's it. Now you got it. And that's why we call it freeze frame.
Freeze frame?
Freeze frame. Like freeze, right?
Oh, freeze frame.
Freeze frame. Yeah. You're trying to like hold
I can't hear you.
like, what? Oh, trust me. It takes a little while for people to get it. They're like, what are you saying? All right, other side. If it feels good, you're in the right place. Let's try to find that nice diagonal line.
So the shoulders like facing forward.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're on in a side plank with the upper body, and it's initiated so your right hip stays dropped, your left hip starts to push forward.
Okay. Oh, there we go.
Oh, that's it. You can hear it go click, click. Turn this down a little bit again. Come here, little phone. Trying to get away from me. There we go. So, okay, let's do that a couple times. Let's go back to the first side. And so it's actually really fun to come through swagger, but then try to freeze and hold it at the corners, the ends. You feel like you can start to press and extend. You got it. Good. Yeah, just like that. Mm-hmm. Very fun.
You like feel like sliding.
Uh-huh.
Oh, my tit.
Yeah, you gotta watch out for like the boob grab in some of these poses. It's just part of the dealio. So I like wearing the little shirts, but sometimes there's no way. Okay, good. So that was freeze frame. Now we're gonna come through our chin flow. Okay? And it looks like this. We open up into the YT. And then we're going to wrap our arms around and tuck in. So we just dive in. Okay? Just stay there. Inhale, blossom open for a star. So it's the same star. Hips stay low. No, come back down. Yeah. Try just extending the legs, extending the arms, and lift the chest. Isolate the upper thoracics. Yes. Good. Beautiful. Now we're going to squeeze into namaste. So squeeze the legs together, squeeze the hands together, so you can press up, lean back. So this reverse namaste is different, right? Without the leg lifts at the knees. It's a little bit easier. Exhale, just sit back down, open it up. Let's do the half flow again. So inhale, T. Exhale, star. Inhale, squeeze for namaste. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, drop your hips. Open up. So one more time. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, lean back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Good. So I usually do that 3 to 5 times for people so they can get into the half flow. Okay? Yeah, that's it. You got it? Yeah. So let's start out with a child's pose, okay? So we're going to squeeze the leg loops towards us and chill. So I rest my forehead on my hands. And I'm going to round my back here. It's one of the few poses where I actually do round. So from child's, we're going to blossom open the star. Inhale, star. Now exhale, squeeze for namaste. Lean back. Now from here, hold on to the swing, let it slide into the waist and come into ladle. So palms up, right? So from here we bend the knees, we swing the hands back and come into bow. Now before you come into bow, make sure you have the swing in the sweet spot right above the hips. If you don't, it'll talk to you. Start yelping. Alright, so now we come into a full bow. Press the feet away, open the heart. Exhale, release the hands. Inhale, reach up, grab for the swing. Exhale, sit back down. Now again, we change planes of existence, so we have to let all of that happen, right? inhale T, exhale child's. Inhale star, exhale namaste. Inhale, reach up, grab for the swing. Exhale, lean back for label. So palms up for this one, long lines of energy, straight arms, straight legs. Then bend the knees, reach back, find the feet for bow. So in the bow pose, we have space in the lower back, right? So the swing is creating a natural lengthening through the lumbar. And then when we hold on to the feet, we can press the heart forward. So still let the arch happen from the upper thoracics, from the upper back. And then release the feet. Inhale, reach up for the swing. Exhale, sit back down. So come up slowly. You're like, woo! You're like, but I like the free high. All right.
What was that called? The chillaxing?
It's called the chill flow. So we're still that's chill vinyasa or chill flow. We are still on number 4A. You're like, 2 sequences turn in. You can see, like, I usually fly through this training because I try to get as much in every day. You know? It's amazing. We have plenty of time.
Yay.
Okay, so we just went into our bow. So there's 2 parts to the flow sequence and then we'll piece it together, okay? So we're going to bring our hands to prayer and we can open up our arms and press the leg loops away. So that's the hard way of getting into it, but this is how you get into skydiver, right? Okay. So if we were just sitting from our namaste position, we push the leg loops apart and push the hips forward. Now a lot of people aren't going to be able to just pop into that. And that's how you get into the next sequence of the flow. So we're going to do it the easy way. We're going to reach forward and hold on to the leg loops as high as we can. So if we hold on as high as we can we do our bicep curls, okay? So from here we're going to open up the legs and come into a bicep, just, easy, and push the hips forward. And then we're going to exhale and squeeze. Inhale, open. Good. Exhale, squeeze. So it's like we're coming from child's into straddle splits. So, okay, we're going to pencil in hummingbird. So from this position, oh, it's on the next page. So we push the leg loops away, and that's called hummingbird, right? Because sometimes the arms won't flutter. So sit into it a little bit more. So sit down. Yeah, like that. There you go. But lift the chest. There. That's it. There's the hummingbird. All right, and then we're going to bend the knees. Bring the arms in front, so we keep pushing the hands forward to come into skydiver. Beautiful. That's it. So feet are going to stay level with the hips, so feet come down. Yes. And push the hips down now. Down towards the ground. Hips down towards the ground. Yeah. Keep our feet level. That's it. There it is. Now bend the elbows and slide into flying butterfly. We got it. So now I like to flutter, I call it. So I let one foot come up and one foot come down. Yes. Oh yeah. Now that's your psoas. I know, right? He's like, what? Yeah. So yeah, so this is an amazing stretch on the body. Most people are not going to want to flutter, but they can just do tiny little micro movements. Beautiful. So to come out of it, we push the feet down towards the ground. Let the elbows engage, and then hold us as we come back to each other. Really good. Yeah. Just flow it out for a minute. Just chill from side to side. Because that is a big sequence.
Yeah, now I feel blood rushing through.
I know, right? All these new places. So you can just imagine what it's like for like a newbie. They're like, of course, this would be towards the end of class and more advanced. Yeah. And we have one more sequence to go through, which is called Dancing Shiva. And I thought we'd just take like a long break before the workshop since we had a late start. And we'll sit down and go over the review tomorrow. That sounds good to you. Yeah. Well, we can have some lunch. So otherwise we won't get a chance to eat. Okay, great. So let's piece this all together. Let's just try it. We'll do it twice if you have any trouble. I know you'll do fine, but like let's just see what the flow looks like. Okay? So inhale T. Exhale child. Squeeze. Inhale star. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, hold on to the swing. Exhale, wiggle. Swing the arms back. Grab onto the ankles. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, relax into it. Release the ankles. Inhale, hold on to the swing. Exhale, sit down. Inhale, hands come to prayer. Exhale, come into skydiver. Good. And now bend the knees, bend the elbows, flying butterfly. Beautiful. Move it from side to side, bend a little bit. Okay, push the feet down towards the ground. Hook with the elbows. Catch yourself and come back. Really good. So that's the whole chill sequence. Yeah, really fun. Not everybody's going to do the skydiver flying butterfly. So what happens is most people can't get their hips open that high, that wide. So what we're going to do is come through high diver. So you're like, that's okay. We have a variation for everything. We're going to slide these all the way up, so it's like a little diver. Okay, so we're going to keep our feet on the ground and lean back. Now when we lean back, we can see there's a space between the swing and the leg loops. We come into namaste. Okay, we press our arms forward, and then we're going to shift forward, legs come back. There you go. So this is our high diver, our high sky diver. This is our alternative. And it's okay for somebody to keep their feet on the ground. Just that one. Or we can bend the knees, bend the elbows, and come through flying butterfly this way. Now notice, we're still going to push the knees wide. Yeah, feet stay level with the hips. But for somebody who's really tight, they're probably going to be like this, which is okay. And then we can come into a whole upside down dog sequence from here, but we're going to take a pause. Okay, so to come out of it, it's always important how to get somebody out, right? So straighten the legs, bring the feet back down to the ground like you're in a wide straddle. Then use the elbows to press back up and slide back. When you slide back, push the leg loops back down to the knees. It kind of massages out the legs too, which is really nice on the lymphatics. And then swing it down from side to side. Really good. Okay, so we're going to go right into the next sequence. Dancing Shiva, and then we get our break. Okay. So this is one of my favorite sequences. It is very challenging for people, and so you would only maybe do the first part, which I call lounging, which are similar to lunges if you don't know how to spell. It's like, how come all of your lunges say lounge? I'm like, well, they are lounges. So we just went with it. Okay, so we reach forward for the leg loops, not the swing. So most people will grab onto the swing. We want to reach forward. So I use that reference for, I try to cue people, that means towards me, right? Okay. So what we're going to do is bend the right knee, roll onto the top of the left thigh, which is now flying anyhow, so that'll work. So in this position, we're going to square our hips towards the ground. Keep holding on. Yeah, just roll them down. So we get the nice shoulder stretch, as well as you can feel the quads sucking over here, right? Okay, so this is lounge number one. We're going to roll it back around. So that's the roundabout. Bend the left knee and roll into the top of the right thigh. It really helps if you have pants on. Yeah. Like these nice slippery pants too, because most people who wear like big sweatpants, they're going to get all tangled up. That's okay. You can just kind of ump it over if you need to. Okay. So these are the lounges. We're going to come back through center. Let's try our splits one more time where we press away, straight legs, hummingbird. Really good. Yeah, so there you go. Lift the chest up. There it is. That's it. Shoulders down. You got it. Just slightly different than leaning into, because this is actually called flying squirrel. So flying squirrel is like a kamikaze almost, right? With it, yeah. That's totally different than hummingbird. This is more of this strengthening pose. Really good. Okay, let's bend the right knee and come into our lounge. One more time. From here, we're going to bend the left knee in. See if you can grab the foot. Okay? So the first position is just hooking with the hand. The second position is hooking with the